Okay, let's go.
DJ Eastside, mach euch knapp, Mann. Remix für you Party Bracelet. Wir gehen stark.
Diamant um mein Hals, Glanz wie Stahl, was zu laut, egal, egal. Diamant um mein Neck, feel that pain. Remix for you, break that chain. Diamant.
Prediction Ascension, love me, hate me, there's no between. So the U.S. government just released the files of the UFOs. Like, we didn't know they was here already, bro. Like, Trump is doing something, doing us a favor. It doesn't matter, bro. We already knew the UFOs was here. We already knew there's a far side of the moon, the dark side of the moon. We already knew there's lights, objects, orbs, unidentified, anomalous phenomenons, unidentified flying objects, because they kept on changing names during the decades. I grew up on UFOs, then it's UAPs, unidentified, anomalous projectiles or some shit, UAPs, unidentified, whatever, right? All these fucking UAPs, unidentified anomalous phenomenon. That's what it is, UAPs, anomalous phenomenon. That's what it's called, UAP. I grew up in UFOs, unidentified flying objects, right? So they switching names and stuff like that. Maybe they're angels flying around. People want to put in that in a religious text, but actually, who knows what it is, right? Because we haven't really seen no green fucking man or Martian shit besides movies and shit, right? So we don't know who's really actually making contact. And trust me, this is just what they want you to see. They're not trying to have people actually question their religion or their gods that they pray to. Because when this happens, you got multiverses, you got parallel universes, you got fucking Stargate portals, you got the particle accelerator that smashed into each other, two atoms smashed into each other, created a whole nother portal, wormhole and shit, brought entities and demons in, all types of shit is going on this fucking planet. And this is like, people think this is the mother lode, but mostly all these contacts happen in certain areas like Iraq, where the wars is always happen at, Middle East, southern, the south border, Mexico, certain parts of fucking the west coast here. But the most anomalies are actually happening in South America. They got more footage with that shit down there. And these motherfuckers are actually making contact. That's why they want you to stay away from the ice wall. The Asgardians is up there, and the ice people and all that. I'm trying to tell you, man, they got Bigfoots and fucking mermaids, and they got sirens. They call them sirens. They're mermaids. This shit go deeper than ever, man. It's more shit under the water than it is. Man, listen, this is crazy. But I'm happy they released the files. Some people saying, yo, why they release the FC files? We want to see more names when people come through. Alright, it is what it is. They released this bullshit. But everybody had their tinfoil hats on when science came out, xenomorphs, the Yashua, the Predators, everything, B. We already knew these motherfuckers. We just want to see motherfucking superheroes now. Be honest, I don't want to see no superheroes. Because that nigga Homelander from fucking The Boys, that nigga's dangerous. That nigga worse than Superman on roids, bro, when Lois Lane passed away. You don't ever want to kill Lois Lane in a multiverse of fucking Superman or parallel universe where Superman lives. Because if Lois Lane dies, the whole planet gets enslaved. That's a fact. So I don't want to see no fucking superheroes. I don't want to see no metahumans. I don't want to see no Flashes, no Green Lanterns, cyborgs, nothing, bro. Because these niggas will enslave the human race. I know I would. You seen the movie Brightburn? That little nigga has Superman powers. That nigga started wreaking havoc at 12, 13 years old. They throwing buses and shit, robbing. Nigga, listen. Because I know if I was Brightburn and I had fucking laser eyes and shit and superhuman shit and I could hear shit, x-ray vid, man, listen. This whole place be enslaved. It'll be world peace. World peace on the hands of me. It'll be world peace. I've dropped the hammer, no diddy. That's a fact. They lucky, man. I be having my own government and all that shit. It's crazy. But, yo, check out the clip, man. The news clip is crazy. It's about a 5-minute clip, but I'm going to cut it short, half and half. It is what it is. But unidentified anomalous phenomenon. Anomalous phenomenon. Those are UAPs. I grew up on unidentified flying objects, and we always knew the truth was out there because we watched Mulder and Scully on the X-Files. And X-Files is crazy shit. This is what they doing, bro.
Well, out of this world. Early this morning, the Department of War released the first declassified files surrounding the government's top secret UFO program. Now, some of you watching right here now are extremely interested in the contents of the files. Well, maybe others don't care about it. I care a lot about it. I'm interested. I want to know, is it possible? Anyway, but with no decision to make, these documents made public, President Donald Trump, he's doing something unprecedented, rather profound, and that is he's putting his full faith in you, the American people, on Truth Social. The president put it this way, quote, "It was my honor to direct my administration to identify and provide government files related to alien and extraterrestrial life, unidentified aerial phenomena, and unidentified flying objects, whereas previous administrations have failed to be transparent on this subject. With these new documents and videos, the people can decide for themselves what the hell is going on. Have fun, enjoy." In other words, it's not the government's job to, be gatekeepers of mysteries. And now it'll be up to you to decode, decide what you believe, what you choose to believe. Now, we're going to have full analysis coming up with a UAP whistleblower. His name is Lou Elizondo and Congressman Burchett. But first, here is just a sample of what was released to the public for the very first time. Take a look at your screen. One of the most compelling videos shot in 2013 by an infrared sensor aboard a U.S. military platform. Now, if you look there, it shows a star-like object with 8 points maneuvering across the sky in ways that seem to defy the laws of physics. Pretty interesting to watch. In 2023, a UAP, or unidentified aerial phenomenon, was spotted by another U.S. military infrared sensor. And yet again, in 2024, another infrared sensor aboard a U.S. military platform captured a bright orb flying near dozens of wind turbines. So look at it right there on your screen. Video after video after video showing objects in the sky that the U.S. government is unable to identify. And that's not all. The newly released files also feature firsthand accounts, including multiple 2023 eyewitness depictions of a metallic object hovering over a field before instantly disappearing. Also accounts from pilots. But to me, perhaps the most compelling are the statements from our own American astronauts, people that landed on the moon. Both crews on Apollo 12, Apollo 17, they captured images. The conversations were fascinating. They included that in the files, but they saw mysterious lights hovering close to the moon. The crew on Apollo 17 even reported seeing, quote, strange bright sparks in space that looked like the 4th of July and fireworks. Now, remember, this was during the 60s and 70s. So what were they seeing out in space? What are we seeing right now in these images that they captured on the moon? And why was all of it kept secret?
It was kept secret because it's defying the laws of physics, is defying the King James Version of the Bible, the Talmud, everything. And it's going to cause a disruption in religion. If these are real, true beings and from other planets or interstellar fucking parallel universes that mimic ours, and we're going to understand. They put it in the movies that all these fucking planets and multiverses, they was put in the comic books from the get-go. People have visited these planets, a long time ago. Trust me, man, there's other life out there. You best believe that. So, you see the clip from my man Handy. It's going to defy the laws of physics. It's going to disrupt a lot of religious beliefs, disrupt the Bible, everything. If we could actually figure out and find out and make contact with other beings from other planets and other universes. This is the universe is infinite time and space. That's what I'm saying. So now, when you got motherfuckers doing that, and they trying to show us this, they want us to start thinking on our own. There's more things compared. Those might be angels as in orbs. Those might be actual UAPs. We don't know what they are. You have to decipher in your own mind and what you believe in and stuff like that. Because it ain't the government's job to keep hindering what motherfuckers be saying for the longest. There's merman and there's mermaids running around this motherfucker. It is what it is. The ocean is vast. There's shit that's dormant in the ocean in Antarctica that they don't want to push out. But it's there, bro. But let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know, do you believe it's angels in these orbs? Because they said that was an angel with that 8-point star figure that was moving around. That was an angel. Somebody did a video on it. Those how angels come in certain forms. Certain angels come in bright orb forms. That's what they're saying. That's what, if you really find interest in this, you'll keep listening, trying to decipher your own acknowledgement of what you've been seeing. But anyway, predictions, attention, love me, hate me. There's no between. Like, comment, subscribe, help me, motherfucker. You already know, man. The UFOs is here. They've been here. UAPs, whatever they is. But you already know, man. Keep God first. Jesus Christ is king. You already know, man. Follow me in the comments. Show some love in the comments. Hit the subscribe button. Let me know, man. Hit me up on the gram, the book, the X, everything. B X is real raunchy, man. If you like that page, do your thing, B. It is what it is, man. You already know.